Hello again, this is Ray Peck. Hope you like my channel. Please subscribe if you like this video. Please give it the thumbs up and please comment and like. Um, just thought I'm going to talk a little bit. We're in January now. It's January the 9th. I'm going to be posting this, and I just wanted to just look ahead at the year ahead. Probably more at the heavyweight scene than anything else. But look at the state of British boxing, look at the state of world boxing, and look how exciting it all is and can be coming up for the next 12 months. So as it currently stands, we've still got AJ. He's still top of the tree. The one belt he doesn't hold is a WBC, which of course is held still controversially by Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder, as you know, fought our very own Tyson Fury. And it was declared a draw, although everybody, myself included, had Fury way out in front, even after being knocked down twice. So the heavyweight division, when you look at the main players, so you've got Fury, Wilder, AJ, you've got babyface Miller now coming up through. You've got my personal favourite is Dillian Whyte, who just had a couple of weeks ago has just fought Derek Chisora for the second time and put him to sleep with a pretty convincing knockout. I don't know whether you saw that. They both put him for a left hook together, but Dillian's connected first and sweet, and it sent Chisora to the canvas, which he wasn't able to recover from. So that was the end of that. Saying that, I think I had Chisora just ahead up to that point, and I think most of the scorecards did too. But it's take it out of the judges' hands. That's what you do. That's what in the heavyweight division in particular. That's what people want to see. They want to see somebody get knocked out, and that takes away any controversy at all. Any did he really win it? Was it his decision? Was the gap that far? You get all these weird, three judges scoring it, and you get one of them in particular quite often is just way off the mark compared to the other two, and you think, well, these guys are professionals, and surely they should all be within, a close parameter of each other. But quite often they're not. So a good knockout there. So you've got Dillian Whyte, who he's going to be looking at staking his claim. Well, he staked his claim to fight for the world title. Whether that's Anthony Joshua, it doesn't look like it's going to be at the moment. I think AJ's got his, he's made no secret of it now that he's got his eyes set firmly on Deontay Wilder, which is quite funny after he's watched the Wilder Fury fight, and he now realises that Wilder really doesn't carry that much of a threat at all, as far as he's concerned. So that's where he's focusing his fight. If he can't get, if AJ can't get that fight, he's looking at a Tyson Fury fight, which is pretty mouth-watering. That one will be a pretty mouth-watering fight. If I had to call that one today, I think AJ would stop Fury. I think he would be too strong for him. And then he says if he can't get the Fury fight, then Wilder, Dillian Whyte is third in line. Now you may recall that Whyte and AJ have fought before some time ago, and AJ stopped Whyte, knocked him out. That was a few years ago, and since then Whyte has improved immensely. We know he can battle. We know he can dig deep in the trenches, and also in that their previous fight, White definitely hurt AJ. So we know he can hurt AJ. For me, out of all those fights, that would be the one I would want to see, because I think White is so hungry. He wants this. He wants this title. He wants this shot at it, and I think personally he deserves it, because he fights anybody who goes up in front of him, and he dispatches them. Give the guy a break. And for me, one of the nicest guys, one of the most charismatic guys in heavyweight boxing is Dillian Whyte. I look at some of his interviews that he does with Kugan Cassius and people like that on IFL TV, and he's such a funny guy. He's got this persona once he's in the zone, I guess, and he can be a bit, in his past, he's been a bit hot-headed, controversial. But he seems to have matured a lot in that sense, and he seems very happy with himself. So that's the main players that we've currently got. I don't really rate Babyface Miller. I think he's going to come and go. If I had to predict the next 12 months with all these fighters, what's going to happen? I think AJ will get the fight with Wilder. And I think he'll beat Wilder. So I think he'll unify the belts. I think Fury will then fight AJ. And I think AJ will beat him. And then I think in between that, people like Dillian Whyte and Fury, they need to keep busy. They need to keep fighting themselves. So it's a mix of what ifs and buts and maybes. I think during that, Whyte will be forced. He'll have no choice but to take other fights. Now he might fight Miller. I think he'd win. He might fight. He might fight Fury. That'd be an interesting one if he fights Fury. That'd be good for tickets, certainly, because it'd be a good domestic dust-up. The Brixton Boy versus the King of the Gypsies, or the Gypsy King, should I say? That'd be a good one, and I think the two styles would suit each other as well. Not sure how that will pan out, but anyway, so providing Whyte came through those, but then he wouldn't, would he? Because if I'm predicting AJ to fight Fury the second fight, that will probably mean that Fury would have already beaten Whyte, although maybe they would fight afterwards. I don't know, but I can then see it lined up nicely for Dillian Whyte and AJ, and that will be for me the fight of the year. Looking a little bit further down the ranks of people that are coming through, don't forget you've got Price. He can bang. He's a good hard hitter. He's certainly going to do things, I think, in 2019. You've got Dubois, coming through still. He should be able to get more high profile fights and start making a name for himself. So the heavyweight division for me is looking fantastic, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what happens over the next 12 months. I think it's going to be exciting. I just hope that the promoters, whether it's Hearn, whether it's Warren, or whoever it is, can see a little bit of common sense with some of these fights. The ones that they're choosing to put on pay-per-view,